Well, you've seen him on the popular NBC show American Ninja Warrior, conquering some very tough obstacle courses.
But Abel Gonzalez has also beaten another tough opponent, rheumatoid arthritis. Our Jeremy Dunk takes you to Frank Lloyd Wright Middle School in West Allis, where Abel is sharing his story and a very important message with students.
My name is Abel Gonzalez. My title is American Ninja Warrior. So I know some of the obstacles that some of the kids are going through, and if they can relate to some of my story, I know it's going to have a huge impact on them. Those obstacles are always going to be there. It was tough growing up. When my parents got divorced when I was 10, it was so traumatic. It was just overnight. I was separated between my two younger brothers, and the four of us were broken down the middle. It was just very traumatic, and it made me very angry. I was confused. I was sad. I went through all these emotions when I was 10, trying to figure this out, but trying to figure out why.
30-year-old personal trainer with rheumatoid arthritis.
The arthritis kind of started when I was 20 years old. I started getting this dull pain in my knees. And then one day, I got a glimpse of my knee when I went down to tie my shoe. That knee that I saw there was weak and deformed, right? It was looking very different. I wasn't given very many options, and I was told that I had about 7 years of movement left, right? And I would be in a wheelchair after that for the rest of my life. And when I was told that, I just rebelled. I was not gonna let that happen. I knew that at some point, it wasn't gonna be the end of me, right? It wasn't gonna determine the way my life was gonna be. It was up to me. It was just another obstacle that was put in front of me to overcome. So doing this has been kind of a good thing for me too, right? Being able to express and share. And I know it has an impact because the hundreds of messages that I get after I leave a school. It's very interesting to get back responses, and I talk about several different things that have gone through my life, and usually one thing they'll relate to the most. And it's basically giving them an example of what can be done, and that even though they're going through something similar or even worse, they know they can get out, and they can see me like right in front of them, doing all these things and sharing that. Everybody gets a different piece, and that really sticks to them, that they relate to, and they take that and they're going to remember it, for the rest of their life. I need to do whatever I can to promote a bright future and that future are students, they are children, right? So speaking to them, knowing that this message has an impact, right? Telling this story, reaching as many as I can, because in the end, this is all gonna come back around and help us as a civilization.
Now we're gonna go the other way.
To be a role model now, right? All I'm trying to do is be my best self. And doing that has made me a leader, right? And I wanna be a person that leads by example. And that's what I'm doing out here, and it has an impact.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
I love his hashtag, We Are All Able.
I like his story, and I envy his core strength.
Well, thank you, Jeremy Dunk, for sharing his story. Thank you for joining us on 411 Forward.